Good morning. It's 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock. I normally wake up at 5:30. Been getting up at 4:30, but normally 5:30, unless we're taking loads. I'm taking loads of hay. I pretty much gave that job to Timothy at this point in my career driving hay. But anyways, we got started on soybeans last night, and I got 2 acres done. Yeah, just 2 stinking little acres. And in those 2 acres, on the outside rounds, which in this great state is probably the worst out round on the field. For simple reason, soybeans are funny. They're not like corn. Corn, the outside rounds can really be pretty good, and then you get to the interior of the field, and it's shite, crap, garbage. Yes, I used an English term. Yeah, but on soybeans, they're actually worse because we have encroaching trees, and we have along the roadways, for some reason, the deer and other animals will get in there and just chew them right up. But anyway, on that 2 acres, and I didn't even get around the whole field, but in them 2 acres, it was yielding 40 bushels to the acre. Shockingly, 40 bushels to the acre. There were spots where it was in the 60s and above. I was blown away. I just could not believe it, especially there. And then, not only that, it also had in the 20s because of the deer and the encroaching trees. So I got about halfway around this field. Maybe it was a little farther than halfway. But anyways, I almost got around the field. I got halfway around the field. Oh, I got to pull my mirror in. I made a stupid move. I went up the river towards Milford, New Jersey, and there's a bridge out that's been out all summer long. This bridge that's out all summer long, and good morning, Nebraska. I'm gonna go. This is a pain in the ass bridge because it's so narrow. It never used to be this narrow, but some stupid engineer decided it needed guardrails along the edge of the bridge to keep cars from hitting the sides of the bridge. It didn't need this, and they could have just welded to the bridge or bolted to the bridge itself instead of to the deck, making this thing, asshole. If you turn your high beams down, it might be a little more enjoyable of an experience. Anyway, let's see if I can speed up here. It's 15 mile an hour across this sumbitch too, and there's a lot of people that just don't understand that the faster you get across it, the better it's about. Anyway, I can put this on and get my ass in gear. So anyway, I got halfway across around that field, or 3/4 way around that field, and boom, all of a sudden, we hear a bang in the combine. It's like, what is going on? And it was the main drive belt for basically the whole combine, except for it runs direct on there's a direct drive on the hydrostat, but blew that belt up, shut down the deal. But it was running a little bit moist, 17%, but that's normal for outside rounds. Oh my God, what is going on with this thing? Hold on a second. Why is that thing doing that? A small gherkin. Well, that's a nice thing to say. Why would you want to even ask me something like that? That's funny. Do I have a small gherkin? Well, you can ask my wife if you want. And oh, there it goes. Yep, you heard it. 2.5 hours away. So, yeah, I got to go all the way out to Messick's. and it used to be in Elizabethtown. Now it's in Mount Joy, which is like the next town. And but I got to go out there. I don't know if they've got it or not. They were closed when I called out there, when this thing blew up. It was dark when it blew up. I was kind of blown away. These people, they think I got high beams on. I'll show you high beams. But so anyway, so that's where I got to go. Got to go all the way out there to get this belt. I was thinking of getting 2 of them, but the amazing thing is I have no idea why it blew up. But I will tell you this: it skipped. Well, let me change what I say here. I think it skipped over on a one pulley, so that's like a 4 or 5 belted belt pulley. And this summer, when we were getting it started and getting an idea as to how good it would be working for the soybean crop. Oh my God, this thing! I noticed that belt was off by 1 pulley, and I thought, well, that's weird. So we loosened it up, moved it over, tightened it back up. At least I think we tightened it back up. I got a feeling, and it doesn't. I've got a feeling that the person that was supposed to tighten it up wasn't me. It was Timothy. Tim's a good guy, but sometimes he gets a little forgetful. Grant's the same way. Me too, but it's because I age. Too much shit in my head. But anyway, this belt blew up, so I have to go get a new one. And I'm not sure if it was left a little bit slack or whether it was tightened all the way down, or there was something going on last year that caused it to do this. Now, funny thing is, I did not buy this belt from New Holland. This belt came from Shoop's, and I'll buy another one from Shoop's because it's half the price, and it's made in the USA, whereas the Case New Holland belt is not. At least I don't think it is. Anyway, yeah. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, that's just the whole story. I can't read this. I can't read what you're saying. One normal European shit. I can't even read what you're saying. Somebody wants to fight me? Okay. If that's what you want. I mean, I have no problem getting in a fight with people. I don't back down from a fight. I've never. If somebody wants to attempt to kick my ass, that's okay. You can attempt. It might hurt you. I'm not afraid of hurting people. I'm not. I've been on this planet too long to cower to any moron.